fascinating when you realize it, is your sleeping dream. When you go to sleep at night, yeah, and there's a sleeping dream that happens, and you find yourself as a little character inside the sleeping dream, yeah. What eyes and ears are being used to see and hear in that dream?
Yeah, I think this moment came after I listened to that kind of argument or point.
Yeah, that's fascinating. You can see and hear inside the sleeping dream, and these eyes and these ears aren't being used to do that. What's being used?
The mind. It's so fascinating because it's a big storehouse of lots and lots of things.
Yeah, like there's a big storehouse in there of a me.
Yeah.
And my life and all the things I've done and all the places that I've been and so on and so forth. But even if you were to dissect that and pull it apart, yeah, this idea that we have of a me, yeah, which is our memory, yeah, is so tiny compared to all the apparent time that's gone by. How much do you actually remember? Really? You get little snippets.
Yeah, and then you have to think. And,
and then it all gets sewn together, you know. Like, can you remember every second of yesterday? Every second of yesterday? No. So this construct of a me, it's a tiny, 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 small amount compared to the amount of nows that have gone by. It's tiny. Tiny. Yet we're convinced that, no, my memory, that's all about me. Oh my God, it's such a tiny, it's a fraction of the me. Do you understand? It's a fraction of what actually apparently happened. Yeah, fraction. Because if our me is based on the past and memory, well, there's not much there. Really, when you consider, you can't remember every second of yesterday. Well, there's lots of blanks there. There's lots of periods in your past you have no recollection of, zero. And what you can recall is a thin slither. Yeah, and your me is that thin slither. Thin, small. And you come to see that, you'd be like, holy shit. There's so much blank area there. So much blank area. I don't know. What's the date today? I don't know what the date is. I mean, what were you doing on the 4th of, no, the 16th of January between the hours of, I don't know, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m.? What do you got?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I would need to check my calendar or photos.
I know. Yeah, I know. And then you go, oh, yeah, I remember doing that. But without that, there's nothing there. That's a lot of time. And that's just one little date and time period that I gave you. 10 years ago.
Well, I've never looked at it that way. This is really beautiful.
Yeah. Like we look up in the night sky, right? And we say, yep, there's the universe. Wow, that's incredible. There's the universe. What knowledge do you have about the universe? How much do you have? If I asked you to sit down and write down on paper everything that you knew about the universe, yeah. Remember, the universe is infinite, right? Yeah. And I'm asking you to write down everything that you know about the universe on a piece of paper. Yeah. How many pages do you think you'd come up with? One, two?
Yeah.
Someone might be very clever. They might be, they might come up with 30. Someone might come up with a book. Yeah. But a book and the content of that book compared to that, but then what we do is we take the information in this book to be that, and it's not. It's a minute, it's a pinprick of understanding. It's a pinprick of knowledge compared to that. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These are just some of the things you come to see. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Yeah. And they just come.
Yeah, it's so logical because the I is based on memories and on the past, of course, and then it can't be more than, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If I put that. If me is based on the past, you don't have much of a me.
Mm.
Incredible. Incredible. It's just a little bit compared to, the actual, let's say the last 30 years, just for argument's sake. Yeah. What do you got? What can you tell me about the last 30 years? You might write it all down. Yeah. Everything you can possibly remember. Everything that you can possibly remember. Yeah. Even when you're being prompted by people. Oh, yes, that's right. That happened too. And you write it all down. Yeah. Whatever it is that you write down is not going to equate to 30 years. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Because there's so much blank there. And then we take this tiny little bit of a story of a me and take that to be my life experience. You can't recall 90% of your life experience. 90%. I'm guessing. 90. Can't recall it. What were you doing a week ago between, I don't know, 12:37 p.m. and 18 seconds and 12:37 p.m. and 40 seconds? What were you doing in that bit? Just that bit. What were you doing? What do you got?
Nothing,
You got
because
nothing.
it's always now.
Yeah. But when you look at the construction of the me,
yeah.
it's based on very little information. Very, 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 very little. Yet we would say, yep, I've lived for 30 years and I've done this and I've done that, and in a big story. Yeah. Like if you could, if I asked you, how old are you, by the way?
35.
Okay. So if I asked you, I want you to tell me about your me. I want you to tell me about yourself. Okay. And you can spend as much time as you like. How long do you think it would take you to tell me all about your me and your history? Just your history. How long do you think it would take you?
I think not very long, because I wouldn't know on what to focus on, what you would be interested in. So I would say some sentences, and I think then it would be already over, because
but if you had the capacity and we had the time for you to tell me all about your history, not leaving anything out. Yeah.
It would be still a limited amount of time. So let's say an hour or whatever.
Yeah. Let's be generous and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be generous. Let's call it a day. Yeah. One day out of 35 years. What about all the other time? What about everything else? See, if I asked you, hey, tell me about yourself, tell me about your me, yeah. The only way you could truly do that would be for you to recount every second of every day, every week, every month, every year over the last 35 years. And it would take you 35 years to share that with me. Now I got it. Now I understand your me. But what you would give me, if we were generous, and I gave you a whole day, that's not it. A day.
And it would be created from the now.
Yeah.
Just fresh.
Yeah. But it still wouldn't be the whole, would it?
No, but it wouldn't necessarily also be the truth, right?
100% right.
Yeah.
100% right. How could it be the truth?
Yeah.
You're telling me all about your me, which you've squeezed into a day.
Mm.
That's you haven't told me about your me at all. You've given me a day's worth. You with me?
Yeah, and even the story could also be kind of different to what really happened, because I would create it just from
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
From this moment.
Yeah. It's so there's all sorts of insights that happen. Yeah. That are wonderful if you can sit here. Yeah. Which is ridiculous because you are here. So anything other than just here, this now, yeah, we'll just be going here. That's all. You'll just be falling into the story again. That's all. Not even falling into the story, just attention goes there, and it's attention that creates mind, content. Do you understand? It's attention. There's no attention given to it. All the attention, if you like, is just here. Then this is what gets highlighted. This is what gets highlighted. And every now and then the attention might shift to there again. Yeah. Don't worry. Just catch it. Whoop. Just catch it. Ah, okay. You're here again. It's that simple. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as attention appears, the attention is on something, and then I'm in separation, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yep. Yeah. Especially when the mind says it's me. It's putting the attention on the mind.
Mm.
Now there's separation. Now
Yeah.
there's separation. Yeah.
Mm.
It's not me putting attention on the mind at all. There is attention. Yeah. It's nothing to do with me. In fact, if you really notice, what the attention does go to is the me being created by the mind. So it can't be the me that's being attentive, the me being created by the mind. Yeah. You can see it being created. Yeah. Even with what we started out with, when I've gone, okay, we're going to edit this bit out with what you started out with, what you started saying. Yeah. It's here. Yeah. Just here. You will experience a little bit of a me hangover. Okay? Expect it so you're not shocked, or expect it so you're not, oh no, what's happened? If I lost it? Or, yeah, expect it. It's okay. But it will settle. And the way to get it to settle is, what's this? What's this? Or what's this? Do it, but what's this? It's like, there's an awareness that's free senses. Free seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. There's an awareness that's free the senses. And that's here. Yeah. Mm. Take a little bit of time. Just sit quietly. It's okay. Yeah, just choose a little bit of time throughout the day. Just sit quietly. Come home. Come home. Just sit quietly. Yeah. Love this. Warm to this. And when you're not doing that, go and dance. You know what I mean? Go and rock climb. Yeah. Like, but go. Stop putting it off. Go. 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 Move. Go. Yeah. Make it happen. Yeah. And enjoy the dance and enjoy the climb. Yeah. Knowing this.
And without a reason.
Yeah. Other than just the love of doing.
Mm.
Because there's a love there to dance, right?
Yeah, to move the body.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't deny that.
Mm.
Yeah. Do it. Enjoy breathing. Enjoy seeing. Enjoy hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Because they're all happening currently. Dance, jump up and down, skip. Really?
Yeah, I actually have a lot of fun with smelling lately. So there are so many smells.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Play around with the seeing, play around with the hearing. Notice when you can. It's mind that creates seeming movement. Mind creates the seeming movement. If it's always now, where is something going to move from and to? If it's always now, where is something going to move from and to? See that one?
Yeah, sometimes I can.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fascinating.
It is.
And
It is.
also that you see that the mind is claiming movement.
Yeah. And it can only do that from the mind saying, well, it was once there. I know it's now there, but it was once there. But then when you investigate the there is no there. There's no there.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that? Yeah. It's here. It's here. Oh, and it moved to there. Well, how do you know it moved to there? Well, because it was once there. Once where?
Mm.
It's incredible. So it's always just now.